Great locksmiths know how that just about anyone can use. Are you building a new home? Who will put in your locks for you? Do you currently own a home? Would you like to secure it with the addition of window locks? Are you standing on your porch in the cold because you left your keys inside? Find a great locksmith using the tips below. Be certain to research your choice of locksmith before any work commences. You need a professional that will help to guard you, not scam you. Unfortunately, there are a few shady locksmiths who make duplicate keys without authorization, so you need to be careful. Try to call the same locksmith every time you are having a problem. It may seem embarrassing, but this is something they are used to. You don't want to trust too many people with this kind of job, so once you find someone reliable, you should give them all of your business. Do not let the locksmith begin work until he or she has given you an estimate. Rather than simply getting a verbal estimate, insist that the locksmith write the quote down on paper. This way, you have proof of the number that you were quoted. As long as you agree with the price, work can commence at that point. When a locksmith arrives to help you, ask them if you can see a photo ID. You want to make sure that this person is who they say they are. Some councils require locksmiths to have a license. If you are in one of those councils, you should ask to see that as well. If you are locked out of your car and you have roadside assistance, call them and ask for a tow to a locksmith. Many times locksmiths charge you a bundle because they have to get to where you are. This is a great way to gain access to your vehicle for a lot less money. One very reliable means of determining trust in your potential locksmith is the number of years they have been in business. Also, check that they've been set up in the same location too. Both of these facts are really good signs that you've found the best locksmith in the business and the one you can really depend on. Make sure the locksmith you hire is properly licensed and insured. While this may not impact his ability to fix you up a new set of keys, it offers a lot in terms of credibility and trust. Make sure anyone you use is up to date on all the paperwork and as professional as possible. Before allowing a locksmith to get down to business in your home, make sure he or she gives you some kind of estimate first. If you know them well, trust a handshake. If not, be sure and get it in writing. Doing this before the work is completed means knowing what to expect in terms of financial obligation. When you call a locksmith for the first time, always ask how long they have been in business for. It is always good to inquire how long they have been in operation in the area. A company with more than 5 years of experience would be a good choice. Always have the number of a 24-hour locksmith on hand. If the locksmith you have in mind is not available around the clock, you may have to call someone else in case of an emergency. It would be simpler to have someone available who can help you regardless of the time of day. Always question a potential locksmith about the professional affiliations they are involved with and the certifications they hold. This just indicates whether the locksmith is current on new methods and technologies. In some cases, it may mean that he or she is more skilled than another locksmith. While there are no guarantees, this line of questioning will help you get a qualified individual. Shop around. Calling from 3 to as many as 5 individual locksmiths is a good way to get a range of prices. This will give you a wider perspective on what the average rates for services are. That will help you choose someone who charges fairly. Check the trades or council website before you hire a locksmith to come and service your home or auto. This is an extra step that may take a bit of time, but it can save you from a bad experience. If you see evidence of a lot of complaints, you should definitely consider someone else. If you Google the company you wish to hire and find nothing, be wary. Some locksmiths who provide subpar work will change the name of their company to get away from bad reviews. Obviously, if the company name is also the locksmith's name, it will be harder to change. Ask your family, co-workers and friends who they have used for locksmithing services in the past. This will not only give you a list of people you can trust, but potentially those to avoid. It will also help you to discover who is local, meaning you can track them down easily. Keep in mind that when you use a locksmith, you are allowing someone with knowledge of locks into your home. If you truly feel they aren't on the up and up, then don't hire them. This will help you to stay as safe as possible throughout the process. Trade organizations are a great way to find local locksmiths you can consider. For example, the Master Locksmiths Association will provide you with a list of locksmiths in your area. While they can't all be guaranteed to be high quality, it gives you a list to start your research with. Whether you have a new home, old home, or just can't get into your home, a locksmith can help you out. Learning how to find a good professional was only step 1, so move on to step 2 and seek them out. The end result will be positive if you start today. Contact Lothian Locksmiths for more information at https://lothianlocksmiths.com.